Welcome to the Talking Heart, always connected though miles apart. Like the lotus flower grows from the mud, transforming pain into power, we rise above. I have had this total obsession with license plates for years. It seems that whatever is going on in my internal world, if I'm thinking of someone or working through a situation or there's some sort of theme in my life, that I'll see a license plate that's oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking, or it has some sort of connection to what's going on in my life at that time. And it makes it so fun. So while you're out in the world and you're driving around, you start noticing these license plates. Once you start getting into it, it becomes this whole fun thing. Obviously, be safe. If you're on the freeway, you can't be taking pictures of license plates. It's very dangerous, so don't do that. If you're at a stoplight and you see one, that's great. What I'm creating is called the story of license plates. So I'm going to share some of my favorite license plates that I've come across, and I'm going to share a little story associated with each one of them. So I hope that you enjoy this episode. I thought that it would be fun, and hopefully whoever's license plates those are, I hope it's okay that I took pictures. Sorry guys, but if you have awesome license plates, what do you expect? So you wake up in the morning and you literally wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Literally, you're on the other side of the bed. So you get out of the bed and it's so discombobulating. Your whole day just starts off kind of backwards and upside down. You're so confused. You're wait, where am I? What's going on? Oh yeah, I have to go to work. You're oh my God, this is Groundhog Day. I work so hard every single day. Every day. For what? Just to keep going out there and running around and working? You're why work? Then you're okay, all right, take a deep breath. Let's try to keep it together, hold it together. Just, keep yourself on track here. So you go and you're trying to get dressed, but you can't find your pants. You put them out the night before, but now you can't find them. So you're frantically looking for your pants. Well, I guess you have to wear another pair of pants. You go to get your socks. How come there's no matching socks? Where's all the matching socks? Whatever. Put on 2 different socks, wear some boots. Who cares? Go brush your teeth, and you drop your toothbrush in the toilet. Seriously? All right, breathe again. All right, where's my keys? Where's my keys? Okay, you're looking everywhere for your keys, frantic. Okay, let's run to the car. Run to the car. Oh my God, I forgot my coffee. Okay, let's go back inside, grab the coffee real quick, run back outside. You spill the damn coffee all over your pants. So you go back upstairs. You're shoot, I hope I have more clean pants. Okay, you put on a different pair of pants. It doesn't match, but at this point, who cares? You got to get to work. So then you run back to your car to try to get to work on time. You're freaking out. Why is there so much chaos? Everything is chaos. Every thought in your word is negative. You're frantic, you're upset, you're fiery, you're pissed that you have to go to work, you're frustrated. The day is starting off like crap. The rest of the day is going to be this way, and your thoughts are just compiling on top of themselves into some flurry of anxiety. You're am I living in a nightmare? So then you try to take a deep breath again. It's bumper to bumper traffic. Everyone is honking their horn. You're just honestly, there's helicopters, there's things going on, everything is happening, zigzagging. There's just so much going on. And you're why is this happening? You almost feel there must be some sort of dark spy behind the curtain making this happen. And you're no, that's paranoid. Don't think like that. That can't be happening. So what's the problem here? Okay, I guess I got to change my view. I got to change my perspective. I got to add some positive thoughts because it seems as though there's webs over my eyes. I can't see clearly. All I'm seeing is darkness. Then you're okay, all right, you have a moment of feeling everything's going to be okay. And then quickly that moment is gone. You're what happened? I'm so confused. It's up and down. You're feeling super bipolar. So you keep on trying. You're trying to listen to music, trying to get into the groove. You're starting to feel a little bit better. And then this guy cuts you off. You're what? Are you serious? And you keep driving. And then he's getting closer to you and trying to ram you into the center of the ride. And you're what in the hell? So you drive fast. You're what's going on? You're driving past him. You look over and he's flipping you off and he's cussing you out. And you're bro, why you hating? Then he cuts you off again. And you're oh, no, fool. No phone. So then your road rage sets in, right? You start chasing him, and then he's chasing you, and he's a better driver than you are, and he looks really psycho, and you're like, why did I do this? This was not smart. I wasn't thinking. And you can't get away, and you're just going around corners trying to get away from this person. You dart into an alley, and you miss him. You finally get away, and you're like, oh gosh, you say to yourself, never again will I do that. Never again. It's unsafe. I could have gotten myself in a really bad situation. Then the phone starts ringing. You answer it. It's a client. You don't even have a moment to speak. He's cussing you out. He's upset. He's screaming at you. And you're like, are you serious? Not today, buddy. Not today. And you get a text and it's your boss. And he's like, where are you? You're late. And you're like, oh, I don't even want to be coming into work today. And you're like, all right, I got to pull it together, or I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to tell people off, or I might say something rude to my boss. I'm feeling really, really out of control right now. And your phone rings again. And it's your best friend, and she's hysterical, and something's happening. Your heart drops, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And you literally feel like you're eating pain, consuming pain. And you're like, no, I can't. So you're like, oh, I wish this day could just start all over. I just want to go home. I want to start it all over again. Maybe I should just tell my boss that I'm not feeling well and go back home, because it just feels like there's this darkness around you, this like nowhere. I don't know how to say that, but it's a fancy word for darkness, and it's French. So then you get to work, right? And you're like, okay. You walk in the door, your boss is glaring at you. The phone is ringing off the hooks. Your desk is filled with things to do. You're like, oh my God, I can't. You're like, what is this? Is there a black shadow following me? It just feels like a black shadow. And you just take a moment, a little time out, and then you remember that you have dragon power, that you're a girl dragon. And you can become your dragon when you need to. And that dragon can breathe fire. And it burns away all this darkness that you've been feeling. Just burns it, singes it, and then the wind just blows it all away. And then it's clear. And you feel better. And it's strange because all of those dark feelings are suddenly gone. Every moment of every day can be a new beginning.